Right, good morning. Let us start this P4 Ct1 corrections. You have to continue to go through this paper, look over your mistakes and try to learn from them. Right, number one over here, these two obviously are sizes, okay, regardless of the shape. You see they have this shape and this shape over here, right, and the shape over there, but these are of bigger sizes. All right, be very careful, do not jump straight to your answers. Right, next, the fish near the surface, right, more oxygen will be around from the air around surface before they dissolve in the water, right? Okay, the fish probably they have no more oxygen or less oxygen underneath, they head towards the surface. Now Marcus had learned that the fish take in dissolved oxygen in the water. While observing the pet fish one day, he found that most of them were always swimming near the surface of the, despite feeding them regularly. Now, what were the fish swim? Why were the fish swimming near the surface of the water most of the time? Right, the fishes need to take in more air. Right, the dissolved oxygen probably has been used underneath here. Okay, they head towards the surface because there will be more coming in to be dissolved. Next, which of the following is not required by a living thing to stay alive? Light. Okay, this is where you switch off your light and you sleep, you're still alive. Next, the following table shows some of the information of three living things, A, B, C, right, and their characteristics. A cross shows that the living thing does not have the characteristics. This tick shows that it has the characteristics. So for A, it can make its own food. Most probably A will be a plant. Can respond to changes, yes, a living thing. Reproduce by spores, a plant, probably definitely a non-flowering plant for A. For B, cannot make its own food, fine. Can respond to changes, don't reproduce by spore. Can also is a living thing also, and this one is a living thing but reproduced by spores. Interesting, right? Can't make its own food but reproduce by spore. Most probably is the fungi. Okay, so what I did was to translate here to here. It means I write down 1, reproduce by spore. Can this plant reproduce by spore? Yes, plant can reproduce by spore if they are non-flowering plant. So I put a tick. So reproduce by spore, number 1. Fungi, maybe I mixed up later. Right, they can reproduce by animal can't. The fungi should be a tick over here. Reproduce by spore. Sorry about that. Okay, let me do a bit of adjustment. Okay, over here this is the tick 2, and can respond. All of them are living things, they can respond. Number 3, can make their own food. The plant can make their own food, the plant over here, but not the fungi and animal. So A could be this one and A could be this. Okay, because it has 3 ticks. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? It could be this whole line here, and it could be number 4, right? B, okay, it says only can respond to changes. All these can respond to changes, so B, all are correct. Then for C, number 1 here, it says reproduce by spore. Animals, they don't reproduce by spore, but these 3 over here can reproduce by spore. So what is the whole thing about is to find out the whole row. You must meet all the criteria, okay, all the conditions here. All right, here for plants, the 3 conditions they met. For animal, 1, 2, 3. For the rest, they have a cross. Okay, so you're very sure that the answer is 4. Right, next. Which one of the following is incorrect about a life cycle? A life cycle always starts with a spore, not true. right? So incorrect, not true. This is probably the answer. A life cycle is a pattern that repeats itself in the lives of living things. Now this is true, so it is not the answer. The length of the life cycle is different from one living thing to another is true, so it's not the answer. Every living thing will go through a life cycle that is similar to that of its parents, right? Number 1 is incorrect. Alice left a potted plant in a black wooden box for 1 week and watered it daily. So there are 4 pictures here. It means it is a fair condition for all, right? Some of them did not grow well. It does not mean that they do not have water. So all are given equal amount of water, right? Now, which one of the following potted plants would she most likely be able to observe 1 week later? So if there is a hole, okay, some without hole. Now without hole and the plant is bending, most probably it's not the way, because the plant will respond to light. So there is no hole over here. This is not the right picture, not the right representation. How about this? Right, this looks like a dead plant, okay, or an artificial plant. You see, it did not grow towards the light. Even there's a light source, it should grow over here. So this is not likely what she's going to observe if it's a real plant. Now this is the answer. The plant will respond, right? Just in case in the exams you're told to draw where the plant's heading towards, please draw it towards the light source. This is definitely wrong, because it looks like it's afraid of the light. Okay, so the answer is 3. Next, life cycle 4 stage, egg, larva, pupa. Now, which of the following organism has a life cycle similar to that shown above? Answer is mosquito. The rest have 3 stage. Next, study the life cycle of animal X and Y. This is the mealworm beetle. This is the grasshopper. This is 3 stage, 4 stage. Now, which of the following statement is true about the cycles above? The answer is 4. Animal X has a larva stage, okay, and Y does not. No larva stage. There is a larva stage here. Now, other comparisons are not true. Animal X has a young that looks like an adult, while the animal Y does not. It means they say this guy over here, this guy, they look like this guy. Totally not true. Huh? Now, animal X gives birth to young alive, but animal Y does not. No, not true, because both of them lay eggs, right, to start the life cycle. Animal X has an egg stage in its life cycle, but animal Y does not. No, both has H. Both of them, they have the egg stage. Next, this is quite straightforward. Which of the following animals have young that look different? Okay, straight away A and B is true, but C is not true. So any answer with A and B, okay, is likely the answer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, all of them have A, all right? Only 2 has A and B only. It should not include C. 4 has A, B, and C, so 4 is wrong, right? Answer is 2. Which of the following does not have the same number of stages in the life cycle as a dog, which has 3 stages in its life cycle? Okay, 3, 4, 3, 3. All right, the answer is 2. The rest is similar. They are similar to the life cycle of a dog. Now over here, straightforward, answer is 4. Right, this, just in case you do not know, the gills are here that contains the spores. This is called a cap, this is stalk. Alright, so they found a white powdery substance in the marketplace X over here underneath. What is the function of this powdery substance? It is to help the mushroom to reproduce. Next, classification, things. This is a thing, this is a group of things, this is another group of things. Bird and fern looks like living thing. Magnet toy car over here. Now, which one of the following belongs to classify in the group A? Okay. Cat, because it's a living thing. The rest are non-living thing. This is straightforward. For here, to fill up this, the life cycle stage from seed, so probably seedling, young plant to adult. Okay, the answer is 4. This. Next. Right, Siti planted a chili seed pod. Okay, she recorded its height every week, as shown in the table. Week 1, 0 means it started. All right, it started seedling. So it has a height. Has some length. It is not a seed, so it is already 10 cm. Then it grew 3 cm, another 3 cm, another 3 cm. All right, for the following 1 week interval. The above experiment shows that plant can straight away grow. Yes. Now, which of the following describe the similarity between plants and fungi? Right, a double check. A, B, and D is correct. C is wrong. Right, so both of them don't make their own food. Only plant. All right, not both. So any answer with A, B, and D is correct. Right, this is only A and B, not right. Right, only 4 has A, B, and D, so they're correct. Next. Now, Bala did an experiment to find out more about the plants. He planted 2 plants in the 2 beaker here shown in the diagram. He placed both plants next to the window. Okay, both plants next to the window means they are in the same location. All right, so it's a fair test with strong sunlight. Both are receiving strong sunlight. Fair test, right? After 2 weeks, he noticed that the plants in Z over here withered. It means getting weak and about to die, but not this plant over here. Now let's take a look at what is the difference in the variable. It means something this plant has that is survived, something this plant does not have, and obviously it is water. Right? Plant Y has water, plant Z has no water, and obviously the rest of the things given are the same location, same condition, equal amount of sunlight, and so on. So this one will wither and die, and this is still alive. Okay, so it is to find out if plants need water to stay alive. Right, this is the answer. Why? Because one side gives you water, one side no water. So it's to find out whether water. All right, without water it dies, just to prove to us. Look at this diagram below. The tree is the roots. Right, this one spread this way, this one spread deep inwards, this one very little. Okay, now what would be the best reason why this tree over here would survive best in hot weather? Okay, now without looking over here at the choices, we can see that this root is already they already gone into very deep. So even when the weather is dry up here, the top part will be dry, the bottom part will still be able to absorb those water deep inside. Okay, over here the water on the at the top could just evaporate, but this one has a better chance of surviving because some part of water may be over here, right? The rest of the water may be dry elsewhere. This is the worst. All right, it could just die off easily if the roots are being probably the tree has disease and the roots are being eaten up by termites and so on. Okay. Right, so number 4 is roots has spread over to absorb more water. That is the simple logical reason. All right, it will survive because it has a spread. All right, to absorb water from origin. Next, this is something to do with cycle, star, triangle, and this screw, star, triangle, screw. Right, look here, star, triangle, screw. Number 1. At which stage of life cycle of butterfly is harmful to farmer? Now watch out, some can be harmful while they are to some other things. Okay, for example, mosquito, only the adults is harmful to the to human. So in this case, the which stage of the butterfly harmful to farmer? It does not mean that it bites the farmer, right? But to its crops, right? The harm is done to the done to the farmer. So the larva is the one that the caterpillar caterpillar eats up the leaf, okay, all the leaves of the probably, and not make the leaf make food well, okay, and it affects the crops for the farmer. Next, study the graph here. It will be good, you write down the number here, 10, 25, 5, and this 15. Okay, now this has got something to do with the number of days in each state of the life cycle of an insect. Egg, it remains as an egg for 10 days, and it came out as a larva, and it lived for 25 days as a larva, then pupa 5 days only before it became an adult, and for adult it lived for only 15 days. So if you add these four together, it should be the total life, okay, cycle, total life cycle of the this particular insect, right? Now let's take a look. How many days does the insect take to become an adult after the egg is hatched? Means after this is being hatched, right? It would not include this, okay? Then later on, after it's being hatched, it lives as a larva and it lives as a pupa. Okay, so 25 plus 5 is 30. Okay, hatch, live for 30 days, became an adult. So this is the one. Next. Now every time you see this type of diagram, the flow, okay, this flow chart over here, right, you must be a bit hardworking to be very sure that, for example, S, what is the characteristics of S? Does it lay egg? No. So I will put it does not lay egg. Okay, lay egg. Then when it says does it lay egg, it says yes. It means all the other animals below here will lay egg. Okay, can lay egg. So T lay egg, okay, U lays egg, and V lays egg, right? Now next, does it have a 4-stage life cycle? This says no, so I put no over here. Maybe, probably it has 3 stages. And yes, it means V has 4 stages, and U has 4 stages. Okay. Next, does it have wing? No wings. I put here no wings. And this one, yes, I put here it has wing. So this, in a way, it gives you an overview, right? You do not make unnecessary mistake or being confused by all the arrows and so on. Steadily, you should put here, it describes the characteristics of V, characteristics of U, and so on, right? You're very sure before you answer. Now, which letter represents a beta? So beta, you must know, it lay eggs, 4 stage, and has wing, right? Obviously it's 4, and you double check here. Yes, lay eggs, 4 stage. No, a beta has no wing, cannot be, right? So it should be this over here. The rest are not right because you say it does not lay egg and has no 4 stage life cycle. Next. Now for students in the class, we'll ask to explain why the plant shown below is an adult plant. Okay, let's take a look. Many leaves, fruits is already bad fruit. Okay, bought fruit here, so it must be an adult plant. All right, let's see who's correct. Cindy is correct. It is an adult plant because it's able to bear flowers and fruits. Okay, the fruits is present, so the answer is Cindy. Right, number 2. The rest can you read for yourself and see why they are wrong. Next, 24. Study the chart again. What I did, does it spend part of its life in water? Yes, A, yes, part of the life in water. When I say no, it means B and C, not in the water. So they are on land and on land. And next, does it look like the adult? No, this one does not look like the adult. This one, yes, this looks like the adult. So I put all the characteristics, okay, and the behavior at the side, so I can understand straight away. Choose my answer. Now over here, which of the following group correctly shows where a cockroach, a mealworm, and beetle and a mosquito can be placed? okay, mosquito, mealworm, beetle, and cockroach. Okay, after looking on top, I could conclude over here 4. It meets the criteria. The rest are wrong. Okay, check out for yourself why is it so by comparing this part. Okay, the top part, and see, for example, B. Okay, on land, yes, on land, B. So B over here. Okay, look, on land looks like adult, the cockroach looks like adult, so this, we are talking about this. Okay, C, on land, mealworm is on land. Does it look like adult? No. Okay, right? Does it spend its life, part of its life in water? No also. So mosquito, parts of its life in water is A. That's simple. Now, which of graph relationship show the relationship between the height of a seedling? It means as the plant grows taller, the mass of its seed leaves. The seed leaf is the part of the food supply, right, to the seedling. So as the food supply of the seedling, the seed grows smaller, its weight, right, is the mass or the weight has shrunken. Okay, as it's shrunken, right, the material from the seed is being passed to the seedling, right? The seedling will grow taller. This thing, the weight will grow, will be smaller. Okay, sorry, will be lighter. Okay, just imagine that. So this one shows height of the seedling. This one shows is very not right. Okay, it shows that the seed leaves, okay, remains at a different height, right, at different height, but the height of seedlings remain the same over here. It doesn't change at all. So this is wrong. This one shows that as the seedling grows taller and taller, the seed leaves grows bigger and bigger. Not right. Now this is correct. As the height of the seedling, let me see, wait, okay, correct. The height of the seedling grows, it means from 1 cm, 2 cm, 3 cm, 4 cm, 5 cm, 6 cm. It grows up this way. Okay, the mass of the seed leaves goes down. Okay, the mass from maybe 20 grams, okay, to maybe 15 grams, and so on, going down. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, Prabha placed a seed in a dish as shown in the following. Okay, this one. Okay, so there's something, a moist cotton wool, it means it's wet, and the seed over here. After a few days, the seed did not germinate. Why is it the likely reason for the above result? Okay, it says the seed was put in the refrigerator. The seed was watered daily. If the seed was watered daily, most probably it would germinate because there's a consistent supply of water. Okay, but over here it says the seed was placed in the garden, right? The seed was placed in the garden. If it's placed in the garden onto this dish over here, most probably the water will evaporate very fast. Will it evaporate very fast? No, it could evaporate, but not as fast as it still can germinate. All right, so long the cotton wool contains the water. The seed was placed in a dark cupboard, fine, it will still germinate. So over here we're talking about the right temperature. This is not at the right temperature, and putting in the refrigerator, most probably it will not, okay, germinate. Hari placed 4 seedlings on a sieve. Now sieve is over here. It means it looks like a netting with holes going through, but the seeds cannot go through. Probably only water can go through. Okay, a bit of water can go through. Why do you put a cotton wool there? Because the cotton wool absorbs the water, so it does not allow quite a lot of water to just flow down easily. Okay, so the seeds here, they put this substance A to try the air. Okay, to try the air. They just want to prove to us that dry air here has no water. dry air here has no water, right? Now, this containing substance A absorb the moisture in air. All these are those drying agent. It means whatever water is being being present over here, some water, okay, goes, the water molecule goes into the air over here, this air pocket over here. These absorbers, okay, they will absorb, okay, so the whole air in this pocket here will remain dry, or at least drier than the air above here, right? He then covered the seedling with a layer of damp cotton wool and left them to grow. Now, in which direction will the roots of the seedling grow to? Will it grow downwards? Will it grow upwards? Or will it grow in the cotton wool area? Okay, so towards the sieve, does it want to go down to the hole here? Towards the substance A, go all the way here. Towards the light source, upwards is obviously wrong. Towards the damp cotton wool. This is the answer 4, where the water is. All right, roots always grow towards water, if it's even is horizontal. Look at the diagram below. X is obviously the roots. What will happen if this part is removed? So it means when it's being removed, the function, okay, of that plant, of the parts of the plant, okay, will cease. All right, it means it will not be able to absorb water. Okay, so, or even to hold the plant onto the ground. So nothing to do with fruits, nothing to do with stored fruit, food, and the plant will not be able to hold leaves, right? No. Okay, answer is 4. Not be able to hold itself firmly into the ground. You take it away, it will just drop off, and the wind blows, probably it will just topple, right? Number 29. Okay, Patrick put one mealworm each, excuse me, right, into 4 containers A, B, C, D, right, and he recorded the amount of food left in each container as shown in the table below for 3 days. Now, very carefully, container A, B, C, D. They started with the amount of food, okay, 10, 10, 10 each, okay. After 1 day, still 10, 10, 10, same amount, huh? Probably the creatures inside here, or what is it? The mealworm did not eat first, right? Second day, this part from 10 dropped to 8, 10 dropped to 6, 10 dropped to 9, means that very likely, okay, it has been consumed by the mealworms in B, C, D. All right, and this one going down again. All right, okay, the weight of the food. Now over here, it shows that the mealworm inside did not consume. All right, now which container here say the mealworm would most likely have become a pupa? All right, what happens to pupa? Do they eat? No, right? So most probably A, and A definitely over here to confirm. If they're still being a pupa, they will continue to eat. All right, when they become a pupa, they will stop. All right, you leave the food there, it will remain the same. You leave the food there, the weight of the food will remain the same. So it has become a pupa. Or the other answer is that the other reason is the mealworm could have been dead, right? That's why it cannot consume. Last one, the chart, when you put organism, what is organism? Yes, it means living things, organism. This strictly means, okay, must mean that A and B must be living things. Anything below here must be living things, okay? This part says A over here, that this living thing grow, okay, this group of living things, they grow on rotting log, okay, a piece of tree trunk that's rotting. This one grows on tree, so bird nest fern. Grow in the water, water lily, grow in soil. Okay, so in water, in soil, on trees, on rock. Okay, so what is a suitable heading for A and B? Okay, edible, non-edible, no. Okay, 4 straight away is the answer. Reproduced by spores, reproduced by seed. If you say A grow on land, true. If you say it is grown on water, B grows on water, it's not true. This part grows on water, this part grows in land. Okay, on land, sorry. So it will be this. Mushroom and toadstool by spores, bird's nest fern by spores, and the balsam plant and the water lily by seed. Okay, thank you. Hope you really continue to understand and read more on your science book and Google, and at the same time read more on any other articles. Okay, and learn. Remember, speed is important, but accuracy is more important. Okay, thank you.